Okay, let's try this a second time. I already tried this once. And loading up the drum kit somehow got rid of my two IONA tracks. So today we're going to use IONA. It's the SH101 emulation software from Air Technology, Akai. Right now I've got the Crates Motels 909 kit. And I've got a 124 BPM. That's strange. I didn't do that. Yeah, I don't want 104 BPM. That's for sure. I want 100 for this. So cool. I'm going to turn that metronome volume up. Awesome. I'm going to turn the drum volume down a little bit. All right, cool. So I'm going to be using the Akai MPK Mini. It's the MK2. I don't recommend it. I'm not coming out of the speaker today. I'm going out of the MPC into the Tascam Model 12 into the camera. Why don't I recommend the Akai MPK Mini? Well, it doesn't work well with the MPC. And it's funny, they just came out with the MK3, and I was watching Bolo's review of that, and he didn't recommend the MK3 to MPC users for the same reason. I got this as a gift because I needed a smaller keyboard. I have a Bluetooth one. It works absolutely fine with Beatmaker 3 and my iPad. Doesn't work well with the MPC. I'll have like false triggers and stuff like that. I'll press a note and it'll hold. I'll press down notes and they'll be recorded. They'll be triggered while I'm recording and then they won't play back. Needed another keyboard, and my wife got me this one, which I requested because I thought it's Akai. It's Akai. They should work well together, and they don't. My Arturia Keylab Essential 49 works much better. The only problem with that is in situations like right now where I'm limited for space because the Model 12, I need space between it and the MPC. I couldn't fit that here. So I have to have a smaller keyboard as well. And there we go. Let's get into this. So yeah, there's the kit. I'm going to create another track, plug-in track. We're going to use the IONA, which the SH101, very famous Roland mono synth, FM synthesis. I'm going to use that first patch. Actually, I'm not going to use that first patch. I did in the last thing I did. I like that. Let's do it. All right, I'm going to go back to that Goa bass. That works. I'm going to duplicate this. That's the mistake that I made. So there's the first one. Here's the second one. And we're going to go to that go up bass. Cool, let's do that. Let's do some drums. So this is from the Crates Motel, like I said. Okay, I'll go back and turn these down actually, because that first one is loud and obnoxious. All right, here we go. All right, let's throw some guitar on it. Okay, I'm in input 1. We're gonna create another track, audio track. Gonna go to the input here. It's already set up. Okay, let's go back here and let's change the monitoring. Auto. And let's change the inputs. I need input 1. Tune up. All right, I'm going to record that. All right, here we go. Okay, that was pretty fun, and I think that the Iona is a great software instrument here in the MPC. I'm gonna dig into it a little bit more. Um, I've always been kind of interested in FM synthesis and synthesis in general. I've never dug too deeply into it because mainly guitar and bass are my things, and writing music to sing and to play live. So diving deep into the synthesis thing, it's something I've always wanted to do and never got to. So this could be a fun one to mess around with a little bit. I don't know how how granular you can get with this, but yeah, it's worth a try. It's worth checking out.